let us look at challenging social behavior. Welcome to my channel, Self-Awareness Talks. My name is Krish. Today, let us look at on how we can challenge certain set norms of social behavior, which actually is unhealthy for society, plus it hurts an individual who does not fit into the frame of such social norms. Like you would normally see, society, people move in groups. Those groups are mostly groups of similar interests. The interests can be religion, can be power, can be money, education, sports, anything, name it. Mostly, you would find groups of people. It can be 3, 5, 10, all based on similar interests. But then again, all groups will not have members who have similar interests. They will just have people who are looking to fit into social groups to feel that they're part of society, or to feel prestigious if they're part of a particular social group. So, as individuals, if you're born to wealthy parents, if you're inherited a lot of wealth, then naturally, even if you don't like it or not, groups will form around you. For two reasons, not two actually, many reasons. One is to take a share of your wealth, or to feel a higher sense of social power because they're associating with a wealthy person, or they feel secure the times of difficulty that they can get what they want from a wealthy group. So if you're wealthy, yes, even if you don't go into groups, people will form groups around you. But most people in the world are not wealthy. Just a few, very small percentage. The majority of the population are struggling to survive because of this small percentage of wealthy people. So the people who struggle to survive on a daily basis, they have to compete with one another. And the competition at most times, it's not healthy. It becomes very ugly. People take advantage of one another. They cheat one another. They rip one another off. It's very difficult. It's very painful. Especially if you take poor, down, trodden families which have very low income. Their social behavior is very, very poor because the community members within that group do not respect one another. They do not like another person doing better than them. They all jealousy, hatred, violence, you name it, It's packed with a very unpleasant situation. The middle class, well, they try to keep away from the so-called, the middle, I wouldn't say use the word class here, I would more rather use the word wealth. The people with middle income earners, they keep away from the lower income earners, or they just use the lower income earners to get their work done at a lower cost, and they try to associate with the high income earners. So one is to look for opportunities to become a high income earner, or to feel important, and for social power they would associate with high income earners. So to become a fully realized man, that's our topic, or a fully self-conscious person who overpowers society and who exists as pure awareness and pure silent calmness in any social groups or any social situation, is the person who is a socially aware or a conscious person, where that person transcends beyond class, status, money, you name it. He only sees people, he or she only sees people as people, not the assets they own or not the education they have obtained. You see a human being as a human being. You don't see human beings as engineers or doctors or multimillionaires or you name it, whatever. So there are so many designations people call themselves by, and rather than being referred to as a human being, they like to be branded and associated with certain titles and positions, which makes them feel important. So when you're self-conscious and self-realized, you break free from that state of mind, and you are able to see society as just a set of humans who are looking to survive. You see those human beings as a compact structure of life forms, as energy, again looking to survive. So that perception is invaluable once you train your mind to perceive society from that point of view. So when you see a man or a woman, it doesn't matter if they have a PhD, it doesn't matter if they are a president or a prime minister, it doesn't matter if they call themselves heads of religions or any type of organization, you only see people, just as a human being, immaterial of what they call themselves or identify themselves to be. So develop that state of awareness. You have to practice concentration effortlessly. It does not happen overnight. You have to train your mind. You have to reprogram your mind. You have to restructure the way your personality works or how you see the world with conditioned mental reprogramming. That is all done through self-hypnosis or meditation. You have to focus your mind, concentrate it on one point, and dissolve the external functioning mind and just exist as pure conscious awareness. So from that state of pure conscious awareness is where you start reprogram your mind with auto-suggestions and with what you want to be and what you want to achieve. It is a lot of hard work and effort, but once you get there, you will understand the full meaning of human life. You will get a clearer perception of how you need to enjoy life and experience life. Because most people say your enemy is within yourself. Well, that's not true. Actually, the enemy we have created outside ourselves is the other human beings which we see with different statuses, class, that competition, the jealousy, the non-support, people doing things just to get a name, make a name for themselves and all of that stuff. So if you're stuck in that rut, your life at most times will become miserable. Even if you have money, it's miserable. Even if you own all the assets in the world, it's miserable. Only if you can concentrate your mind and understand this idea and believe in it and observe it and train your mind to see human beings as humans, right? Now people, unfortunately, due to this marketing dilemma, branding, businesses trying to promote their products, everything they see, they try to distinguish it with a price value or a tag to it. They think, let's say if you take, for example, an animal, a cat or a dog, most people, person who has not seen many varieties of cats and dogs, he will see all dogs and cats the same. But when you see a lot of varieties and different price tags for each type of breed, then they try to rate each dog or a cat, which is actually the same. Only the way they look differs, the size and all of that, but they try to put a price tag and differentiate those poor creatures as well and make one creature feel better than another, which actually the cats and dogs don't. They just compete on a survival mind frame, and they don't see a stray dog will not see association dog or any other expensive breeder dog to be better, or that expensive breeder dog does not see itself as better than another stray dog. They see each other as dogs, but unfortunately we human beings only have created that differentiation. So concentration. A lot of videos on my channel which talk about how to meditate and how to concentrate. So keep practicing, train your mind, and understand how the society should be actually seen and the way you should see it. For now, it's goodbye. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be putting up very useful videos, which is very interesting, thoughtful content, which might definitely make you think in a different way. Thank you very much, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.